Hey guys, Ponce here, and the public test room is dead or down or something. So I can't do what I was originally going to do. So instead, I thought I'd talk about something very strange and curious that I've heard and read over the years, and I'm sure you guys have heard and read similar statements as well. But you know when someone says like, "Well, I main something, I main blank champion, therefore I know a lot about this champion," or "I main X, therefore I know more about this than you, or everything I say about this champion is correct." Now, when you think about this, it's obviously very flawed logic, because, I mean, well, maybe this guy is really bad at this champion and he mains it, because, let's be honest here, a lot of people are really bad at League of Legends. I'm not saying, everyone that says stuff like that is bad at League of Legends, but most people in the game probably identify as having a certain main, and a lot of these people are just going to be really bad. So why why should I listen to someone if they're bad at the game just because they main the champion? If what a person says about a champion is correct, they should be able to back that up with statements like, "Well, I think you should, be doing this on this champion, getting this skill, or building this item because blank reason." And then, I'm not saying provide, Excel spreadsheet that, proves it mathematically, but what they said should stand up to at least some scrutiny. And I don't make this. I don't want to make this out to be an elo thing either. That's not what I mean at all. Like, I'm not saying, if you main Katarina in bronze or something, that doesn't automatically mean you're crap at the game. You don't know what you're talking about, and everything you say is incorrect. Maybe what they're saying is very correct, and mechanically they're not quite as good. Therefore, they can't actually do what they're saying, and that's why they're in bronze or something like that. And conversely, just because someone is really high elo and mains something, it doesn't mean everything they say is automatically correct either. Maybe they're just really good at team fights, or they have good mechanics, and therefore they can get away with slightly more inefficient things, and just do it. I mean, they're succeeding, but they could be succeeding in theory more efficiently. Like, for example, I think there was some guy who used to stream that got to like Challenger or High Diamond, playing nothing but Poppy in every single role on the map, and I mean like including support too. He mains Poppy, but Poppy support, I mean, come on. So yeah, like another example I like to use is, yeah, just because you're high elo doesn't mean everything you say is correct, because like even the pro players that are in theory the best in the game frequently say things that are quite incorrect. For example, I remember Doublelift saying stuff like, sorry if I'm misquoting anyone, but I recall Doublelift saying like Caitlyn is crap at some point, and then like a few weeks later she was the most contested AD carry, and then he started practicing her. Or like Hotshot said way back when Rumble was first released. Release Rumble was absurd. He was stupid good, like one of the best things that's ever been released in the game. Well, maybe not one of the best, but he was top tier in terms of brokenness. And then like Hotshot didn't like him, and then said Rumble sucks. And then basically he had this is back when Hotshot was like the streamer and everyone was watching him. And then everyone came away with this impression that Rumble sucks and no one played him. And so it took a couple months until people realized just how broken he was and for Riot to nerf the shit out of him. Meanwhile, I played Rumble because I liked him and won 28 out of my next 30 games or something absurd like that, because Rumble was just broken. But yeah, anyway, getting back to my main point. If, yeah, just when someone says, "I main blank," they should have an actual argument, or reason why they're stating what or the reason they're stating something. There should be something backing it up, and not just, "Well, I main this champion." Maining something means nothing. Like, I could say I main Jarvan, that it's the end of the discussion. No one can ever talk to me about him. But I don't do that because that's stupid. When I say Jarvan is good at something, for example, Jarvan beats Rumble in lane, because I used to main Rumble and I main Jarvan now, and I understand that Jarvan has good gap closers and has pretty good burst, and Rumble sucks or has difficulty versus champions with a gap closer and have pretty good burst. Therefore, it's a bad matchup for Rumble. That's my reasoning behind it. My reasoning for Jarvan beats Rumble is not Jarvan beats Rumble, I main Jarvan. So hopefully, if any of you guys out there actually just do that, make that kind of argument without any substance behind it, please stop doing it. And for any of you guys who encounter those sorts of statements, don't just automatically accept them. Ask for some evidence, if you will. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys around. Thanks for listening to me rambling on for probably about 4 minutes now. Anyway, goodbye.